So what would the holidays be like without cookies? You gotta have cookies. So we're going to make some Christmas cookies today. I'm going to start off by making a spiral snickerdoodle. Now, I'm sure you're all familiar with snickerdoodle cookies. They're wonderful. Everybody loves them. This one's a spiral. I got this recipe many years ago. I found it in a magazine from a White House chef that made them there. So we're going to start off with 2 cups of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, and a half a teaspoon of baking powder. Give that a little mix up. Okay, put that aside for a moment. Now, I have 1 stick, 4 ounces of butter, and I have 1 cup of sugar, 1 whole egg, and some homemade vanilla. I'm going to put this butter in the mixer. And I'm going to put that in, slowly add the sugar, and then add the vanilla and the egg. One teaspoon. And the egg. I just want to give it a scrape down. Make sure everything's getting blended. Mix that a little bit more, and then I'll add in all the flour. Give it another scrape down. And we'll just keep mixing this until it forms a nice dough. There we go. And that's our snickerdoodle dough. Now, I'm going to take this out. It smells great. Get rid of that. Now, I'm going to work with 1/2 of the dough at a time. And I'm going to have a moist towel. And I'm going to moisten, well, I need a little bit more. Just moisten my tabletop. Okay, now we will take out a piece of plastic wrap. And the moistness will help hold this down. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just as long as it's held down. And now I'm going to take half of this dough. Put it right there. I'm going to get another piece of plastic. Okay. Now I need a rolling pin. Hold on. Forgot my rolling pin. Here we go. And now we're going to make this approximately 7 by 12. And I always use my handy ruler. Got our 7. Well, we have more there. I'm going to get a knife. Cut off some of this excess. And I'm going to add it over here. Doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but as good as you can get it. Close enough. Now, I'm going to take off one of the plastic wraps. Now, in here, I have 8 teaspoons of regular white sugar and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, which I just mixed up. I'm going to put half of this mixture on this dough. Okay, and then I'm going to take some water and put it at the far end. That's just going to seal it up later on. And now we're going to start rolling this. Now if this gets really, really warm in your kitchen, then you can take this whole thing and put it in the refrigerator for about 5 or 6 minutes until you're able to roll it. It's the beginning roll that's the hardest. There's another reason why these are good, because you can get underneath there. If it breaks a little bit, just seal it up. Trim up the edges. And I'm going to roll this in plastic. If you do the opposites, you'll get a nice roll, a nice round roll. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this in the freezer for maybe 5 to 10 minutes until it's just stiff enough so I can make nice slices. Now, what I'll do is I will repeat this with the other half of the dough so that I have 2 rolls. Now we're ready to slice our Snickerdoodle Spirals. They've been in the freezer for about, 30 minutes or so. I'm going to just take that wrapper off, toss that in the trash. And now I've got a serrated knife. I like a serrated knife when I'm doing this. The first one, you know, you got that funny end, but it'll even out and it'll come out as a nice cookie. So about 1/2-inch slices. You've got a nice spiral in there. You can see that spiral. And then just keep slicing. My oven for this one is on for 350, and these will go in for about, whoops, we'll do a little patch job here. There you go. And these will go in for about 12 minutes. Another little patch job, it's okay. And I will just keep slicing the cookies, and I'll get them in the oven, and then I will show you what they look like when they come out. So here are our Snickerdoodles all cooled off and ready to go. And you can see they're nice and spirally, they're nice and browned on the bottom. You know what? Every once in a while, however, you're going to get one that might come out that kind of unravels. But you know what? It's okay. They still taste just as good. So I hope you try these. They're really delicious.